Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Sushant Hakal. The top stories first. India leads SAG medals tally, Nepal in second position on day 5. Prime Minister discharged after surgery, hospital released him after 10 days. Dozens held in global money laundering swoop, money mules increasingly using online dating sites to victimize people. Outrage mounts over rape in India, victims set ablaze on way to court. And Real Madrid's Hazard will miss out of Clásico, club says he suffers from fractured ankle. And now the news in detail. India is leading the medals tally on the ongoing South Asian Games with 62 gold, 41 silver and 21 bronze medals. Nepal stands second in the table with 36 gold, 27 silver and 38 bronze medals by the end of the 5th day of competition. Sri Lanka is in the third position with 17 gold, 35 silver and 55 bronze medals. Pakistan is hot on the heels of Sri Lanka with 15 gold, 23 silver and 24 bronze medals. On Thursday, competitions were held in archery, athletics, basketball, badminton, cricket, football, golf, handball, kabaddi, swimming, shooting, table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, beach volleyball, weightlifting and wushu. The games were held in Kathmandu, Lalitpur, Pokhara and Janakpur. Host Nepal secured 7 more gold medals on the 5th day of the ongoing South Asian Games yesterday. Nepal clinched golds in swimming, weightlifting, taekwondo, cycling and wushu to stay in second position with 36 golds. Gaurika Singh fetched gold medal for Nepal in swimming. Singh created a record in Nepal's swimming history by defeating India's swimmer in the 200 meters freestyle final at Saddobato swimming pool yesterday. It was the first individual gold in swimming ever won by Nepal in SAG history. Nepali swimmers had struck gold in the 8 SAG but in team events. By the 5th day, Nepal also saw a record medal haul of 36 golds, the first time in its history. Earlier, during the 8th edition, which was also held in Nepal, the host had bagged a total of 31 gold medals in the regional sporting mega event. On Thursday, Sanju Chowdhury won gold for Nepal in weightlifting. Likewise, Bhupen Shrestha added another gold for Nepal in taekwondo, defeating Indian opponent in the 87 kg final. Buddhi Bahadur Tamang secured another gold for Nepal in cross-country cycling in men's section. In the women's cross-country cycling, Lakshmi Magar clinched gold for Nepal. In wushu, Juni Rai bagged a gold medal for Nepal. She secured gold in women's 56 kg combat. Nima Gharti Magar also won a gold in wushu a day ago. Wushu has fetched a total of 4 gold medals. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has been discharged from the hospital. Doctors said he was released yesterday after 10 days of treatment following surgery. Oli had been recuperating at the Manamohan Cardiothoracic Vascular and Transplant Center after undergoing a surgery of appendicitis. He was admitted to the hospital last Tuesday and underwent surgery the same day. The Prime Minister was kept at the intensive care unit after the operation. The hospital informed that the Prime Minister was discharged after his health started improving gradually.
अहिले अपरेसन पछि उहाँको एकदमै राम्रो अवस्था छ उहाँले रेस्पोन्ड एकदमै हामीले एक्सपेक्ट गरेको भन्दा र्यापिड रिकभरी भएको छ उहाँको र उहाँलाई आज हामीले डिस्चार्ज पनि गर्यौं अब उहाँको चाहिँ नि बिस्तारै त्यो घाउ पुरिएर अलिअलि त दुख्छ र पुरै हिँडडुल गर्नलाई अब अलि दिन लाग्छ होला त्यसपछि चाहिँ पूर्ण रूपमै स्वस्थ हुनुहुन्छ अब अहिले अलिअलि काम त कुरा गर्ने मिटिङहरु त गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ तर फिजिकली कम्प्लिटली फिट हुन अर्को एक हप्ता 10 दिन लाग्छ कि
While Prime Minister Oli was at the hospital, President Bidya Devi Bhandari had visited him and inquired about his health. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. After the break, we continue with other national news. The National Reconstruction Authority has informed that the reconstruction of Dharara after the 2015 earthquake is gaining momentum. The Chief Executive Officer of the National Reconstruction Authority, Sushil Gyawali, informed the members of the State Affairs and Good Governance Committee of Federal Parliament about the progress of the reconstruction of the monument. With the completion of the third floor, roughly 32% of the reconstruction has already been completed, Gyawali said. He further informed the lawmakers that all the work till now was mostly underground and was not visible. But from now on, floors will be completed every 2 weeks, claimed Gyawali.
धरहराको तेस्रो तलासम्मको ढलान भएको छ। अब योभन्दा अगाडिसम्म ठुलो स्केलमा काम चाहिँ अन्डरग्राउन्ड भइराखेको थियो। त्यसले गर्दा जनताले सबैले चाहिँ बाहिर देखिने स्थिति भइराखेको थिएन। तर अहिले चाहिँ प्रत्येक 2 हप्तामा 1 तलाको दरले काम अगाडि बढाउने ढङ्गले चाहिँ हाम्रो कार्ययोजना बनाएर अगाडि बढाएका छौँ र सोही अनुसार चाहिँ हाम्रो यो काम अगाडि बढेको छ।
Although some time was wasted in relocating the postal office and Nepal Rashtra Bank's money printing office, the reconstruction has been satisfactory, said Gyawali. He also informed that the reconstruction of Rani Pokhari will be completed in mid-April 2020. The Bhairava-based Universal College of Medical Sciences and Teaching Hospital has been facing protest from the agitating students since the last 34 days. Now, the students of the BDS have also boycotted their exams. The first-year exams of the BDS students were set to begin from Wednesday. However, as the college administration did not pay any heed to the repeated protest of the students and to the government's instruction to return the additional fees charged to the students have decided to boycott the exam. The students showed their solidarity to the cause by forming a human chain around the campus and calling for a pen-down protest. Although the college sought help from the police to make the students attend the exam, it failed to do so.
BDS को प्रथम वर्षको एक्जाम रहेको छ अनि यहाँ प्रशासनले हामीलाई जबरजस्ती एक्जाममा सहभागिता जनाऊ भनेर प्रेसराइज गरिरहेका छन् बट हामी चाहिँ आज त्यसको विरुद्धमा मानव सङ्गालो बनाएर पेन डाउन गरेर एक्जाम बहिष्कार गर्ने जताएका छौं
सर्टेन टपिकमा चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ पैसा लिनु पर्ने छ जस्तै इन्टर्नशिपको शुल्क इन्टर्नशिपको चाहिँ पहिले चार्ज दिनुपर्ने रे कम्युनिटी फिल्ड हामी जुन हामी एकाडेमिक प्रोग्राम भित्र पनि कम्युनिटी फिल्ड र इन्टर्नशिपको चार्ज हामीले तिर्नुपर्ने टियु एफिलिएसन फी इन्स्टिट्युसनल फी जुन लगायतका यी टपिकहरुमा उहाँहरूले माग्दै हुनुहुन्छ यो जायज छैन हामीले क्युले टोकेको भनेको टियु एक्जामिनेसन फी टियु रेजिस्ट्रेसन फी एनएमसी रेजिस्ट्रेसन फी छात्रावास र खाना शुल्क बाहेक अरु अन्य विषयमा केही नलिने पाउने हो
The civil society of Bhairava has also shown its support to the agitating students. The college has been accused of charging additional 1.5 million rupees per student against the fee set by the government. Musician Ranjit Gajmer and singer Jagat Mardan Thapa have been awarded with the Singing Maestro Award 2019-2020. Singing maestro Narayan Gopal's 29th Memorial Day saw 2 veterans from the industry receive 25,000 rupees each and a letter of appreciation. State Minister Rambir Manandar and Mayor Bidya Sundar Sakhya handed over the awards to the recipients. Narayan Gopal Memorial Fund's new building was also inaugurated during the program. Narayan Gopal is considered as one of the most popular singers of Nepal. He was born in 1939 and died in 1991. Narayan Gopal's songs are considered as those that transcend time and are popular even to this day. Every Nepali household knows about his contribution to the Nepali music industry. And now the news from the economic front. More than 200 people have been arrested in 31 countries as part of a global crackdown on money laundering, the European Union's police agency Europol said on Wednesday. AFP reported that the swoop during September and November resulted in 228 arrests of people involved in so-called money muling, when people often unwittingly help transfer illegally obtained money between accounts or countries, Europol said in a statement. According to the French news agency, law enforcement authorities in European countries as well as Australia, the United States and Ukraine took part in the operation. More than 650 banks, 17 bank associations and other financial institutions helped to report 7,520 fraudulent money mule transactions, preventing a total loss of 12.9 million euros, AFP quoted the statement. The organization said recruiters of money mules were increasingly using online dating sites and social media to groom their victims and convince them to open bank accounts under the guise of sending or receiving funds. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back, and now the international news. The 23-year-old rape victim was set ablaze by a gang of men, including the alleged rapist, as she made her way to the court in the northern India yesterday, Reuters reported police as saying. The latest incident has stirred public outrage and shame over the scourge of crimes against women. During the past week, thousands of Indians have protested in several cities following the alleged rape and murder of a 27-year-old vet near the southern city of Hyderabad, Reuters said. Protesters and parliamentarians are pressing for courts to fast-track rape cases and demanding tougher penalties. The women attacked and burned yesterday morning was in a critical condition, according to D.S. Negi, a doctor at the civil hospital in Lucknow, the capital of northern state of Uttar Pradesh. She had been on her way to catch a train in Unnao district to attend a hearing when she was doused with kerosene and set on fire, police said. According to Reuters, all 5 men have been detained. Uttar Pradesh is India's most populous state and has become notorious for its poor record regarding crimes against women, with more than 4,200 cases of rape reported there in 2017, the highest in the country. U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi said yesterday she was directed a House committee to draft articles of impeachment against President Donald Trump, Reuters reported. Trump is facing impeachment over his efforts to pressure Ukraine to investigate a political rival. The motion is a historic step that sets up a fight over whether to oust him from office. The president abused his power for his own personal political benefit at the expense of national security by withholding military aid in exchange for an announcement of an investigation into political rival, Pelosi said in a televised statement. According to Reuters, Pelosi made the remarks a day after the Judiciary Committee held a hearing in which 3 constitutional law experts called by Democratic lawmakers said Trump had engaged in conduct that represents impeachable offenses under the Constitution. If the Democratic-led House passes articles of impeachment as expected, that would lead to a trial in the Senate on whether to convict Trump of those charges and remove him from the office. Republicans control the Senate and have shown little support for Trump's removal. No president has ever been removed from office through impeachment, though Republican Richard Nixon resigned in 1974 after the House began the impeachment process in the Watergate corruption scandal. 2 other presidents, Bill Clinton and Andrew Johnson, were impeached by the House but acquitted by the Senate. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Real Madrid's €100 million forward Eden Hazard is set to miss his side's crunch match with La Liga leaders Barcelona later this month after being diagnosed with a fractured ankle, Reuters reported. The Belgium forward injured his right ankle in last week's 2-2 draw at home to PSG following a clash with international teammate Thomas Meunier, although the club initially said he had suffered bruising. A statement from Real on Thursday said following further tests, Hazard had been diagnosed with an incomplete external microfracture but did not say how long he would be out. The club added that his recovery will continue to be assessed according to Reuters. Spanish newspaper Marca said Hazard has been using crutches at Real's team dinner on Wednesday and no return date has been set, although he was not expected to feature again this year. Marca reported that Marcelo is also in danger of missing the Clásico at the Camp Nou on December 18, which has been rescheduled over political unrest in Barcelona. Real are unbeaten in 8 games in all competitions and are second in La Liga on 31 points, level with Barcelona, who are top on goal difference. Arsenal's worst winless run continues as they lost at home to lowly Brighton and Hove Albion with a scoreline of 2-1. Managerless Arsenal's season plummeted to a new low as they were beaten by Brighton in interim manager Freddie Ljungberg's first home match in charge. Arsenal have failed to keep a clean sheet in their last 11 matches in all competitions since beating Bournemouth 1-0 on October 6. "We are in a difficult situation. We have lost a lot of games and the confidence has gone down," BBC quoted Ljungberg as saying. Arsenal currently sit at the 10th position in the table with just 19 points, 10 behind the final Champions League spot holders Chelsea, who are on 29 points. In another match, Newcastle United defeated Sheffield United by 2-0. Jonjo Shelvey and St Maximin scored a goal each for the Magpies as they climbed to 11th on the table. Everton boss Marco Silva has been sacked after 18 months at the helm for the Toffees after a humiliating loss in the derby match against Liverpool. Silva is 4th on the list of the English Premier League managers sacked this season after Tottenham's boss Mauricio Pochettino, Watford manager Quique Sanchez-Flores and Arsenal's manager Unai Emery. Silva's sacking comes after Everton's drubbing at the hands of their rivals Liverpool, where they lost 5-2. His 18 months tenure at the Toffees' helm saw him take Everton to as high as 8th last season, where they finished their campaign. However, with only 4 wins from 15 matches, Everton are now currently in the relegation zone. The loss against Liverpool became the final nail in the coffin for the Spaniard as the news of his sacking came out late last night. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. India leads SAG medals tally, Nepal in second position on day 5. Prime Minister discharged after surgery, hospital released him after 10 days. Dozens held in global money laundering swoop, money mules increasingly using online dating sites to victimize people. Outrage mounts over rape in India, victims set ablaze on way to court. And Real Madrid's Hazard out of Clásico, club says he suffered from fractured ankle. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.